Hi all and welcome to my channel. Today I'm here to show you one of my favorite vintage lenses of all time. It's the Minolta Rokkor 45mm f2. I first got this with my first Minolta film camera. I really loved this lens on film, and I have to say I still love it on digital. At f2, the bokeh is really smooth and the bubbles are circular. When you step down to f16, that is the minimum aperture. The bubbles will be like a pentagon. On Fuji, this lens becomes something like a 67mm. It becomes more of a portrait lens, when originally this was designed for street or everyday use on the Minolta cameras. This was sort of a pancake lenses back in the days. And there is also an older version of the 45mm that came out in the 60s, if I'm not wrong, and it's even smaller. Like every vintage lens, I love the feedback of the click aperture, and there is a rubber grip on the focus ring. As you can see, I'm using it with an adapter for the Sony Alpha. This is how it looks on a A7C Sony camera, but I still love to shoot with this lens, even if it's not so small. I really love the bokeh of this lens, and of course on full frame the shallow depth of field, and you can get this lens for about $30 on eBay, so it's a bargain for me. As I said, 45mm is one of my favorite focal length. The only downside of this lens for me, for my style of shooting, of course, maybe for someone else is not a problem, is that it has a minimum focus distance of 60 centimeters or about 2 feet. So you have to stay a little bit far from your subject. So probably it's good for portrait and street. I use it for street mostly. It's not so good if you want to capture something a little bit closer, like flowers, close up of flowers, maybe pets. It's not the lens for you. Let me show you some samples taken with this lens and Fuji-X cameras and Sony Alpha cameras.